What is up, guys? Friend of one here, rocking the YouTube like we always do, and today we'll be reviewing episode 2 of Shogeki no Soma season 3. Let's do this. Alright guys, so this week we pretty much started the Moon Festival, the fight between Kuga and Yukihira. How's it gonna go down? We found out that basically Kuga, as far as I can tell, is gonna be serving his specialty dish, the Maipo tofu, while Soma's gonna be serving black pork buns using charcoal barrels to cook them. Obviously, when it comes out, we got Tadokoro Megumi helping Soma out. They got kind of like a little cart type thing. Instead of like a big fashion booth like what Kuga has, he's got a giant ass, massive booth that's just like screaming, whoa, wow factor. Soma's got something small, little, convenient, and Soma has started with his first 2 sales by the end of the first episode. The majority of this episode was basically based around Alice. Alice wanting to get into the Moon Festival and basically kind of manipulating Shinomiya Jun into getting into Hanayama's one with Kurokiba Ryu. So we got Hanayama, Ryu, Kurokiba, and Alice in one booth. We got Erinaz in another booth. We got Ishiki is in another booth. So everyone's kind of all spaced out, except for Megumi and Soma. They're right next to the Chinese RS Research Society, right next door to them, serving Chinese dishes, thinking, look, we're going to try to steal your customers. We know that we can't Soma kind of realized he can't out-spicy Kuga, right? And while he was tasting dishes, he got Addis, Hisako, and Erina to come and taste it for him, as well as Megumi later on. And basically, he cooked them the Maipo tofu, and Erina basically said, look, it's good, but it's not going to beat Koga. It's not going to beat Kuga because of the malamui, or something like that, which is two type of spices that are very pronounced within Szechuan. She basically explained there's 8 different types of cooking within China. Szechuan is one. They all have distinct varieties, spiciness, tastes that suit those provinces. So Soma was going in headstrong to out spicy Kuga. For the main reason is Kuga said, I love torturing people with my food. I love seeing them sweat, their faces go red, but they still keep on digging in. I love that. And someone's like, yeah, I get where he's coming from, because I like that too. I like when someone eats my food and it's delicious and they're like, oh, they're excited about it. But I also like hearing their moment when it's something utterly disgusting. It's kind of fun, you know what I mean? And then it's like, you two are quite similar, it's scary. But after that, Soma goes into the whole thing of trying to make something really, really spicy. And obviously, he then comes to the opinion of, look, I can't out-spice him. Because Megumi said a lot of his spicy factors are custom-made. He makes them himself. So, Soma's like, yeah, I can't really compete on that level. So, how about I go another way? And that's where he comes up with the pork beef buns, basically, or the black pepper beef buns, using a charcoal heater that he borrows from the Chinese lecturer. It's a charcoal barrel, and basically that's where he comes up with his ideas. And then basically, the interesting thing I kind of found is that at the start, and this is kind of not the start, at the start of the Moon Festival, where everyone was kind of in the big area, you got Delita, you got Tsukasa, Rindo, all them kind of wandering towards the end, kind of being quite, surreal. It's like, Tsukasa, Rindo, the top 2 seats, even though Tsukasa doesn't have that vibe about him, once you say cooking, you'll know what I'm talking about. Having them kind of wander in, people kind of, it was like partying on the Red Sea. They kind of partied to let them through. The interesting thing I found was Kuga, before they started singing the Totsuki anthem, the school anthem, Kuga says to Tsukasa, I hope you're going to keep your promise. So I'm curious about what this promise actually is. I'm really, really curious. I'm really curious to find out what this actual promise is. I'm really, really curious. Because obviously Kuga has a promise with Soma that if Soma, by some stage, is able to defeat Kuga in sales, he would accept a challenge, a Shokugeki challenge, for his 8th seat. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Will Soma defeat Kuga in sales? And the funniest thing I found about this episode was when they were singing the school anthem, she was like, we got one of these. And he's looking around, everybody singing. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. So I found that quite funny and quite entertaining. But yeah, so overall, guys, the animation was quite solid. We got a good intro. I liked the intro. The intro was entertaining. It showed the Elite 10. It also showed Izumi and a lot of other things that will be coming up quite soon that I'm really looking forward to seeing, because there's some really good shit coming down. I like how all the teams are kind of set up. We got Ishiki and the Polar Star Dorm. So pretty much everyone else from the Polar Star Dorm is in one, besides Megumi and Soma. Megumi and Soma got their own one, which is at the front of the Chinese Don. Outside the Chinese Research Society, we got Erina. She's got her own with, I believe, Hisako. Hojo's got her own. Someone else, we don't know who she's with. The Aldini brothers, they've got their own, as well as Hanayama, Kuga, and Alice having theirs. Even though Kuga and Hanayama look very sleep deprived, while Alice looked all perky and everything. So quite more than likely, she got them to prep everything, and then she's going to take credit for everything. So more than likely, that's what's going on there. But yeah, overall, guys, we also got Mito with the Don Research Society. They got their own. But Mito's also said to say, look, if you need a hand, give us a yell. I'll come give you a hand. So yeah, we've got all our main players that all got their own little things, and we also know that at the end of each day by 6 p.m, the result of their sales have to come in. Otherwise, it won't be valid. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Overall, guys, for this episode, the animation was quite solid. I liked the art, the animation. The voice acting was good. This was a good kind of setup episode. So everything's starting to get going now. So we're starting to really get into the nitty gritty of what's going to go down between Soma and Kuga. So that's pretty much what's happening at the moment. But anyway, guys, overall, for this episode, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. It was a good episode, an episode I thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to next week already. That's the only thing I hate about this. It's like, now I know I need to wait another whole week until I can watch this again. It's like, argh! But anyway, guys, that's it for me. As always, if you enjoyed the video, smash that thumbs up. It'll be greatly appreciated. Of course, smack that subscribe button. It's completely and totally free, and we know we all like that free shit. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome, and I'll catch you guys with another review. Peace. Run away!